Hello YouTubers, this is Druxus, and today I'm bringing you gameplay footage of the T-54 main battle tank. The T-54 is a Tier 2 Soviet main battle tank. The dealer is Shishkin. Stock out of the garage. The max damage is 216. The max penetration is 186 millimeters. Damage per minute of around 1600.
Welcome to the desert, Black Company. The PLA
You have 999 hit points. The hull armor is 120 front, 80 sides, 60 rear. The turret armor is 205 front, 130 sides, 60 rear. And the max speed tops out around 49 kilometers an hour. Fully upgraded, your tank will go from a damage of 216 to a damage of 251. The max penetration will go from 186 to 192 millimeters, and the damage per minute will go from the 1600 to a 1900 damage per minute.
Nailed them.
This was a pretty good match for me in my T-54. I ended up with 18 spotted, 10 kills, 3900 damage, blue star, and a shooter award, along with the teamwork award.
Nailed them.
Looks like the PLM had a backup plan to escape with supplies.
This is only a Tier 2 tank, so you're not going to see it quite yet. But as you go up the Russian line, you're going to notice the Russian guns have high alpha damage. They hit hard, hit fast.
Load heat.
I believe the Russian main battle tanks have the best guns in the game. The armor's medium. The armor's better than a Leopard. Not as good as a Challenger. The thing that helps them a lot, though, is they've got a low profile, low silhouette, as opposed to, say, the Abrams. That's a huge box, large silhouette, easy to find, easy to hit.
Target down.
This tank fires high explosive anti-tank, armor piercing, and regular high explosive ammunition. I like to carry a few high explosive shells just in case I need them, but normally with a Russian gun I don't.
Target locked on. Threat destroyed.
Another good thing about the Russian tanks, when you get to the higher tiers, the Russian tanks can also fire missiles from the gun. Now here's some Russian gun for you right there.
Nailed them. Target locked. Threat destroyed. Hostile tank.
As you can see, that gun really dishes out the herd, and this is just at Tier 2. Like I said, higher tiers it gets even better. Here's where the low profile of the Russian tanks come into play. I'm able to creep up this little hill just enough to engage the enemy. They are not able to depress their guns enough to engage me. As you can see, the middle one there is actually turned towards me, but he's unable to depress enough to engage my tank with any real effect. So I'm just able to sit here and pick them off one by one, whittling down their health, and they can't do anything about it.
Target down. Up. Oh, good hit. Oh, target down.
I'm using mostly heat rounds because at the lower tiers, heat rounds are absolutely devastating. When you get up around tier 6 and up, a lot of the tanks have explosive reactive armor or something to counteract heat rounds. Then you want to switch to a more armor piercing set. I know that the spawns are going to respawn all around my area, so I'm going to back up,
All right, Black
relocate,
Company, you're in
re-engage
position.
on
Hold
my
for
terms
air
instead of
support.
theirs.
Incoming hostiles.
Identified.
I sort of overextended myself here. I went to engage these two, not remembering that there was going to be a 2 tank spawn on the hill behind me, which puts me in a flanked position.
Target destroyed. Load AP. Identified. Hostile tank.
And there's the spawn. Now I have to make a choice. Do I turn my front towards the 2 tanks up there and turn my back to the ones behind me, or do I go the other way?
Identify target.
In this situation, I chose to turn my tank towards the 3 up here on the hill.
Loader AP. Target lost. Enemy destroyed. Load AP.
That Russian gun will slice through them M113s all day long.
Nailed them. Loader AP. Target destroyed.
Well done. We've retaken the refinery. Enjoy your payday.
And there's the match. Pretty good match, and now you have seen the advantages and the disadvantages of the Russian main battle tank line.